speak a little faster than normal with a fluid, engaging narration. Do you think life is hard nowadays? Bills, heat, rain, traffic, politics, existential crisis? Yeah. But before you complain about modern life, let me tell you something. There were moments in history when humans simply should not have been born. Seriously, there were times when just breathing was a challenge and surviving was a miracle. So sit back, put on your headphones, and come with me, because after this video, you'll be grateful you were born today. I bet you won't finish this video without thinking, it's bad, but it could be way worse.
Number 1. The year the sun disappeared, 536 AD. It all began in the year 536 after Christ. And honestly, if humanity ever had a nightmare mode, this was it. Suddenly the sky went dark. It wasn't an eclipse, it wasn't a storm. The entire planet was swallowed by shadow. A colossal volcanic eruption threw so much ash into the atmosphere that the sun literally vanished for more than a year. Imagine living 18 straight months in an eternal sunset. No light, no warmth, no crops, nothing. Night mode activated and no button to turn it off. Temperatures dropped an average of 2 degrees, which sounds small, but was enough to trigger famine, agricultural collapse, and despair across Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. And as if that weren't enough, in the following years, 540 and 547, 2 more eruptions hit. It was like the Earth saying, "Thought it was over? Take another one." No sun, no food, and then came the final blow, the plague of Justinian. A disease that killed about 50 million people, nearly half the Byzantine Empire. Bodies piled up in the streets, the smell of death everywhere. Imagine living in a world where the sky is gray, food is gone, and death lurks around every corner. You know when you complain because the internet went out? Yeah. In 536, people just wanted to see the sun again.
Number 2. The Black Death, 1347 to 1351. Let's fast forward to the Middle Ages, a time of castles, kings, and a whole lot of filth. Between 1347 and 1351 came the Black Death, and the name says everything. It crossed the sea with infected rats and fleas and killed 25 to 50 million people in less than 4 years. In some cities, like Florence, 70% of the population died. Yes, 7 out of every 10 people were gone. Imagine walking down the street and realizing no one else is there. And the worst part? Nobody knew what was happening. No vaccines, no microscopes, no internet. People thought it was divine punishment, cursed air, or even the cat's fault. So they started killing cats. Result? The rats, the real carriers, multiplied. Congratulations, humanity. You killed the allies and empowered the enemy. Life became a macabre lottery. Healthy today, dead tomorrow. The neighbor's body lay on the street untouched. No one would approach, not even to mourn. Death became so common that even the church bells grew tired. So next time someone says, "I was born in the wrong era," think again. It could be worse. You could have been born in 1348.
Number 3. The World Wars, 1914 to 1945. Now let's go to the modern era, because humans managed to turn progress into destruction. Anyone born around 1910 got the full suffering combo: childhood during World War I, teenage years during the Spanish flu, and adulthood in World War II. 3 global catastrophes back to back. That's what I call Nightmare Mode 2.0. World War I brought modern weapons, mustard gas, flooded trenches, machine guns, hunger. Millions died, suffocated, shot, or forgotten. When the war ended, the world breathed a little, but it didn't last long. In 1918, the Spanish flu arrived and killed 50 million people, more than the war itself. Barely enough time to rebuild anything, and then in 1939, another war, World War II. Atomic bombs, genocides, destroyed cities, an entire world drowning in fear. 30 continuous years of tragedy. Whoever survived deserves a statue, or at least eternal vacation. So when someone says, the world is doomed, remember, it has been much worse.
Number 4, the Ice Age. Now forget wars, forget plagues. Imagine living with no civilization at all. Welcome to the Ice Age, a time when waking up was already a victory. Temperatures below zero, scarce food, and giant predators waiting outside your cave. Breakfast could be a mammoth, or you could be breakfast. No medicine, no treatment. A simple infection could kill you. Break a leg? Game over. Life expectancy? Around 25 years, if childhood didn't kill you first. It was survival mode for real. No tutorial, no respawn, no internet. Humans back then were true warriors, learning to hunt, make fire, migrate, and face cold, hunger, and fear. Let's be honest, the only fun Ice Age is the movie.
Number 5. The Year Without a Summer, 1816, 19th century. Humanity had discovered a lot, but the planet still liked to mess with us. In 1815, the Tambora volcano in Indonesia exploded, one of the largest eruptions ever recorded. The following year became known as the Year Without a Summer. The Earth changed moods completely. It snowed in June in the United States. Crops failed, famine spread. Families migrated, trying to survive, but wherever they went, hunger was already there. In Europe, chaos reigned. Imagine planting crops, waiting for the sun, and then snowfalls in the middle of summer, all because of a volcano on the other side of the world. Nature showing who's boss.
Number 6, the Age of Giants, prehistoric era. Now, go back even further. Before cities, before writing, before everything. The world was ruled by giant creatures, and humans were just snacks. There were cave bears the size of cars, saber-toothed tigers with 20-centimeter fangs, giant wolves, monstrous crocodiles, and even predatory birds taller than humans. And the insects? Also enormous. Imagine a mosquito the size of your hand. No thanks. Back then, any mistake meant death. One wrong sound and you were dinner. Daytime was for hunting. Nighttime was for not being hunted. Honestly, if prehistoric life had an easy mode, no one ever found it. Everything froze first. Number 7, the easy side of today. And after all that, look where we are now. Today we have houses, food, medicine, internet, and the biggest fear of the day is losing Wi-Fi or forgetting the charger. Of course, the world still has problems, big ones, but let's be honest, we live in the best moment in history to be born. Hospitals, vaccines, heating, delivery, music, movies, information, life expectancy doubled. Comfort is absurd compared to the past. So before complaining that the rain ruined your day, remember the people of 536 who spent 18 months without seeing the sun. Before saying, the world is terrible, remember those who lived in trenches, faced plagues, and watched half of humanity disappear. We are the lucky ones, the generation that complains from the comfort of home. Now tell me, after hearing all this, which of these eras would you never want to be born in? Comment below, what was, in your opinion, the worst moment in history to exist as a human? And if you made it this far, it means you love diving into the wildest and most curious stories of our world. So hit the like button, subscribe to Truth Explosion, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video. Because one thing is certain, human history is full of tragedy, but also survival. If you're alive today, with light, water, and internet, be grateful. You survived life's hard mode. See you in the next video. Thanks.